capitalism is super cool because you can sell anything in this country. And I literally mean anything. I saw a church selling a Jesus Christ action figure. It's amazing. Have you guys seen this thing? Comes in an empty box. You just believe he's there. After 3 days, he just disappears. Let's go. Talk about faith. Talk about faith. No, it's terrible. Ah, man. Let's see. I am married. Sorry. I'm sorry. No, thank you. Oh, man, no, thank God. Like, I'd still be alone if it wasn't for her. I'm gonna, let's be honest. I am not that great. No, I love my wife. My wife is the funny one in our family, and I adore her because she really tries. I don't know what that was supposed to mean. My wife and I, one of the very first times we went on a date, my wife took me out, which was amazing. She took me to a Christian death metal concert. Right, wow. And she didn't know, like, she just knew I was into death metal, and she was like, hey, you like music, let's go to this thing. And I was really excited until we showed up to the arena, and there's just like 100,000 white blonde people, really excited, doing a lot of one-handed worship, and I was just like, I don't know if I agree with all of this. I'm getting kind of scared, freaking out, praying to Jesus. Hey, as a Jew, if I accept you, will you save me from your followers? Needless to say, I was saved that night as soon as the band hit the stage. I don't know if you've ever heard Christian death metal music. It's the best. Tricks you into thinking it's real music. I love death metal, especially goth death metal. And at this concert, it was the best thing. It just like really sucked me in. The music starts, you hear rain. And then slowly the drums and the guitar kick in. And just a single gothic-looking man jumps up on stage yelling, "Are you ready to rock in the name of Jesus Christ, sign of Satan? I'm in for a show. I'm in. Let's do this. The rain. All of a sudden, a single voice out from the darkness. We are the soldiers of Christ. And after about a half hour of I was born again. It was the greatest night of my life. After the show, we go to the merch table, and the headliner that night was Godgasm. Oh my God, really? Best name ever. Loved it. So needless to say, I had to get some merch shirts, some band shirts. My wife got me a t-shirt that said, God, Jesus, ? And the Jew inside me couldn't help but think, you know what? We did. We got him good. I mean, hashtag nailed it. Am I right, millennials? We got that one right. Hey, guys, my name is Mikhail. We're going to keep this show going for you. Give it up one more time for the Green Room. I'll be your host and MC tonight. We've got a great line of comedians about to hit the stage. If you guys haven't gotten one yet, please make sure to get a drink from your bartender. They are very eager to serve you. So let them hear it. Give it up for your wait staff tonight. Let them hear it. And keep that energy going for your first comedian of the night. the very funny. Give it up, make it loud for Suzette.
Thank you, guys. Are you okay? Why are we so spaced out? Do you guys want to come closer? Like, what's happening? Do you have cooties? You do? Well, as long as it's not COVID, I don't think anyone cares. And then I don't know. We're in Placerville. I don't even know if people care if it's COVID. Do they? I don't know how that went. Okay. So obviously, like, it looks like I'm like wearing a costume, right? It's because I just didn't want to match the other comics. So I was like, what can I wear that's not going to match the other comedians, but what's appropriate for Placerville? But that venue does drag shows, so like probably I'm okay to be there. But what if my car breaks down and I'm on the side of the road? Like, what's going to not get me like killed? And I feel like this, and then there's a debate tonight, and I'm like, I think this is like a good middle outfit. Like, it looks like I could vote Republican or I could vote Democrat, right? Like, you don't know. You can't tell. I'm blonde. I have red on, but like, it looks like I like healthcare, you know? My name is Suzette. Usually I host drag shows. Has anyone ever been to a drag show? Yeah? Okay, cool. So a drag performer's job is to create an illusion, like a fantasy, right? And sell you that fantasy. And like, that's what I like to do. And like, tonight I'm selling you that fantasy because it's like, you're like, she looks young and healthy, right? What's that? You're buying it? Thank you. I'm actually, this knee hurts. So it's a fantasy. Say it again? Yeah, it is. It is. And because it's like, I look like the type of girl that both knees should hurt, you know? Yeah, I know. They're DSLs. And it's like, because I'm going to be 41 in September, you know? That's why both knees should hurt. It looks like I suck a lot of dick, so that's the fantasy, is that I'm young and healthy, but really there's a hurt knee. And it's weird that it's just like one knee hurts, like from like sucking dick, because it's like, what is that? Like, is it like would you make me the happiest girl in the world and let me, like, what kind of proposal does someone give before sucking a dick? Like, what a weird one. I don't think anyone would say yes. I was cleaning out my couch cushion the other day, and there was exactly what you'd think, right? There was like some glitter, there was some sequins, and then there was a tooth. A tooth. But I want you to see, I have all mine. So what I'm saying is, dating is fucking weird. Like, and I don't care whose tooth it is. I am not reverse Cinderellaing. I don't care. Like, I'm not going to try to figure out whose incisor that is and hunt down all the guys that have been over and be like, is this your tooth? Nope, it just went in the trash. And that's okay, because he could just get a new tooth, because I don't want to fuck with that. I did go to the dentist for my own purposes, though, and the dentist is like, Suzette, I think you'll need a crown soon. And I said, well, I'm a drag princess, so I need a tiara. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Sometimes that gets a laugh. Thank you for laughing. I don't know what kind of crowd we have. Let's see what kind of crowd we have tonight. So I like getting acrylics. Do you guys get acrylics ever? Yeah, a couple people do. The lights are so bright. Okay, cool. At least 3 people, it looks like. Okay, so like, I don't always, though, because it makes it impossible to do anything, right? Like, oh my God, I can't open a door. Like, all your holes get dirty, you know? Well, I was talking about my ear holes, but I mean, you should just get a bidet, you monster. Like, then you don't have to wipe. Then you just flush it out, you know? It's fine. But no, you really can't clean any holes. Ear holes, butt holes, like, all the holes get dirty. And like, you can barely text, right? Acrylic covers, you can barely text on your phone. And like, I was texting with my friend the other day, and my friend was at the bar, and I wasn't. And my name's Suzette Veneti, right? And so my friend was like, hey, I'm standing next to someone, and they asked if Suzanne Linetti was going to be here. And that's not my name. My name's Suzette Veneti, not Suzanne Linetti. And so I was like, you know what? Call me whatever you want as long as you tip me. because drag culture is you tip the performer, right? And so I was like, call me whatever you want, but I had these nails, right? And so I had to voice text it. So I was like, hey, Google, send a text back. And it was good. Might even trigger my phone. And then it was like, call me whatever you want as long as you tip me. And then I hit send, and then when I looked to make sure it sent that, but it sent, call me whatever you want as long as you top me. Which is like a very different message, you know? But then I thought about it, and I was like, that's okay. Like, call me what you want as long as you top me. It's been a long time. Like, I'm feeling pretty dusty, so as long as there's some action, just call me Suzanne. I don't care. Like, just hit this, you know? I did pull up, like, in front of, like, parking. You guys are all from here? Okay. Where do you park when you come to this establishment? In there? Okay, because I drove that way, right? I drove that way, and I saw it, and I was like, oh. And then there's like a little road that's just one way and one lane, and so I turned in, and then I backed out because there was a parking spot down the way, but it was on the other side, and I didn't know how to get around, so I just went down the street, like, the whole way backwards. And then I got out of the car, and everyone was staring at me, and I was like, oh, my God, they're staring at me because I'm a city girl and I have blonde hair, but really it's just because I drove down the entire street in reverse. And I don't know if they like that. Yeah. Anyone have a favorite drag queen? Your brother? Who's your brother? What's his drag name? He doesn't want you to say his drag name either? He's a terrible performer. Why doesn't he want promotion? He doesn't want you to say his real name or his drag name. What? Okay, well, it's hard to book that, you know? It's hard to promote that. Okay, so no one has a favorite drag queen. Okay, my favorite is Jesus. Yeah, are there any Catholics in the crowd? Okay, earmuffs, Artie. Yeah, don't, I don't want to offend your Lord and Savior. So, like, I think Jesus was a drag queen because Jesus always had really pretty hair. Yeah, and then always was wearing a dress, right? And then always hanging out with whores, which is something, right? Your brother hangs out with whores, right? Yeah, I don't know why, but whores like drag queens, and so we're fine with that, you know? But really quick, let me ask Artie, because he's Catholic. Artie, when I say Jesus hung out with horrors, who do you think I'm talking about? Okay, who do you guys think? Who is the whore that Jesus hung out with? Mary Magdalene. See, that was actually his girlfriend. That's called slut shaming. Yeah. They were just in a committed relationship, and we're like, what a fucking whore. You know, it was the mom. That's the thing. The mom was the whore, because who's given birth? At least one person, and a couple people? Okay, if you got pregnant and you definitely wasn't your partner's, and your partner came home and you were like 4 months pregnant, and your partner was like, what the fuck is that? And could you just be like, it's God's? That wouldn't work. Joseph was an idiot, and Mary was a whore, and she blamed it on God and got away with it, and no one's ever tried it since, which I'm like, somebody needs to try it again. If somebody tops me long enough, I'll try it. It's fine. I'll take advantage of it. Okay, what was that? That was 3 reasons? Oh, the fourth one. Okay. The fourth reason was because Jesus was always, you can vouch because you're brother, Jesus is always drinking wine instead of water. Like, you need to hydrate, you know? Like, you need to mix in some water with some wine. Don't just poof wine, poof wine, poof wine. Like, have some water, mix it in. Uber's not going to be invented until you die, and then another 2013 years. Yeah, how are you going to get home, you know? Yeah, be a good savior. What's that for? The fifth one. Okay, we'll find out who's in the crowd. The fifth one was, they said, hey, Jesus, this is your last meal. Who do you want to spend it with? And he said 12 other guys in dresses. The Last Supper was a kiki. Oh, you guys don't know what a kiki is? Okay. A kiki is when drag queens hang out. That's fine. We'll go back to nails. I found this nail polish remover, and it's supposed to take your color off in a rush, but it didn't do anything to my nails. But I smelled it, and it made my asshole open up so big. Okay, we had a couple people that got that. You know poppers? No? Oh, you still laugh though. Thank you. There's something called poppers, and it's a drug that makes your butthole open up big. It's always great when you explain the joke. You know, that's real professional stuff. Yeah. Well, okay. So it's called nail polish remover on the bottle, so they can sell it in stores, but it doesn't really take your nail polish off. It just makes anal sex easier. Now you get it. Are there okay? So Rush. Rush is the brand name. That's why at the start I said it takes the color off in a rush. Yeah. So, any gay guys in the audience? No. Okay, that's fine. How about lesbians? Any lesbians in the audience? No. That's fine too. Very heterosexual audience. I'm actually just a straight woman myself, so we're good. You're in good company. I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. Anyone ever been to a Mexican baby shower? How about that? Yeah? Okay, I need you to vouch for me because they're not going to believe me. They're going to think I'm fucking lying, so you have to vouch for me. Okay. So I went to a Mexican baby shower, and obviously, like, I'm just, like, a white girl, right? And so I walk in, and everyone's staring at me, kind of like when I was parking, and everyone's like, what's this gringo doing here? And I was like, oh, my God, I have to find the mother-to-be and, like, get a hug so they accept me into their tribe, like, real quick, right? And I found her, and I gave her a hug. And then after she gave me the hug, they came over, and they put this ribbon with a pacifier on it, right? Right? Yeah, okay, thank you. Wait, who's saying yeah? Okay, thank you. You guys can vouch for me. Yeah. And they didn't tell me what it was. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Do I wear it for an hour or the rest of the party or the rest of my life? I don't know how long I've committed to wearing this pacifier around my neck. But I'm just, like, minding my business at the party. And then another girl walked in, and they put it around her neck, and she said, what is this for? And I was like, what a bitch to, like, insult their customs. But they were like, oh, it's a game that we play at Mexican baby showers, right? Yeah. And if you cross your ankles or your shins or your knees or cross your legs at any point, anywhere or lower extremity, then an old Mexican woman, it's always an old Mexican woman, right? Yeah, it's usually the grandma, the abuelita, yeah, the abuela. She'll come and rip the necklace off your neck with abuela strength, right? And then she'll put it on, and she'll put on the necklace, and then the person with the most necklaces at the end of the baby shower wins, right? Yeah. And I was like, well, what the fuck, guys? Why didn't you tell me, like, the rules? Why didn't you explain it to me? And they were like, well, Suze, we've never seen you cross your legs ever. So we weren't staring at you because you were a gringo. We were staring at you because we were like, fuck, she's going to win. I was like, man, I'm never going to Mexican baby showers again. Made me feel bad. You guys want to hear about dating? Okay. So it's terrible is what dating is. I was at, the Safeway in Sacramento with the big horse? Yeah, and it doesn't make sense because they don't sell horse stuff, there's a lot of heifers in that grocery store, but, like, there's no horses. And so I was there one night. It was, like, really late, and it had been a long day, drag brunch, afternoon show, evening show. And I just wanted to get, like, the French bread pizza and, like, go home and put on Disney Plus. You know the French bread pizza, 3 for $10? Yeah, and put on Disney Plus and, like, just, like, take off the bra and heels and just chill, right? And when I was walking in, these guys, they walked up to me, and they went, rawr. And I was like, that's a weird cat call. And so, like, what do, right? Like, you just ignore it. You just look forward. You don't engage, right? And just, like, keep going. And then, like, I made it to the frozen food section, and I opened the door, and I pulled out a French bread pizza, 3 of them. And then I closed the freezer door, and the guys were there again, right? And they were like, ooh, 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 jungle fever. The thing is, they were white. And, like, so am I. So I was like, oh, my God. Public schooling in California really needs to get better. Like, this is atrocious. Terrible. Another time I was getting ready for drag brunch in the morning. It was like 7 in the morning. You have to wake up at like 5:30 when you have like an 11 o'clock show. And I was up, and it's like 7 in the morning, and all of a sudden I heard an explosion outside my window. I was like, oh, my God, what was that? And but I just kept going with what I'm doing because I'm not nosy. Like, I'm not a nosy bitch. Unless it's, like, drama. But, like, I don't want to see if there's, like, an explosion. I don't care. I can't do anything about it. And then I got a text on my phone, and it was Mr. Smud. Do you guys have Smud up here? No? What do you have, PG&E for electric? Yeah. Okay. We have Smud. So it was Mr. Smud. And Mr. Smud was like, hey, girl, there was an explosion in your box. So I'm just in your box working on it. And I'll let you know. And I was like, okay. And then there was a phone call, and it was Mr. Smud. And he said, hey, girl, there was an explosion in your box. You and 70,368 other people were affected by the explosion in your box. And I was like, I thought we were exclusive, but if I have to share you with 70,367 other people, that's fine. Like, I'll do it, whatever, you know? And so I just kept going about my day, and I'm like getting out of the shower, and I'm packing my bag. And then I got another text, and it was Mr. Smud. And he said, hey, girl, all done in your box. Everything looks great. And I was like, that is so nice of him to let me know, you know? Like, that he's done. Because, like, sometimes people just finish and walk away. And that's not, it never feels good, you know? And so I think my heart jumped, and I got 2 texts and a phone call. That's the best date I've had in 6 years. Really, honestly. Like, the other dates have not been so good. Yeah, because dating is terrible. That's actually how I got to Sacramento. I followed an ex from Pittsburgh to New York, and then an ex from New York to LA, and then an ex from LA to Sacramento. And I'm like, oh, 3 X's, tic-tac-toe, I win, you know? But no O's along the way, but tic-tac-toe, so, you know, whatever. It's working for me. There was a guy in the bar, and he was trying to flirt with me, I think. And he said, hey, Suzette. And I said, what? And he said, you're a cigarette. And I said, what? And he said, you're a cigarette. Be careful with that. Get nicotine patch gum or whatever. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, well, you're white and skinny. And I said, oh, go on. I'm listening. And he said, and you're unfiltered, and you're a little bit toxic, and you're probably not good for me, but, like, I'm kind of craving you, and it looks like you might have a minty taste. You're a smoke show when you're lit. And I was like, oh, okay. I think I'm more like martini. I'm, like, dry, and I'm kind of shaken, and I'm expensive, and I'm a little bit icy. So less cigarette, more martini. And he said, actually, you're like chew. And I said, are we flirting, or are you writing a joke? Like, what's happening? Like, and he said, well, you're like chew because, like, I want to chew on you, and I want to spit you out, and you're definitely cancerous for me. Yeah, and more expensive than a cigarette and dirtier. And I was like, oh my God, I'm a Cosmo, I guess. I'm still icy. I'm still shaken, like, definitely shaken after that comment. I'm a little bit fruity, still expensive, a little bit pink, and definitely classier than you, you know? And we agreed together that I'm smoky and I'm icy, so I'm actually whiskey. And I said, oh, that's neat. Okay, cool. You guys got that one. You're just looking dumb. Like, comedy's hard. You're just looking for the target. You're just trying to hit it, and you don't know what you're going to, like, so we're old then, because that's who drinks whiskey neats. This is an older crowd. Look, you learn things about yourself when you get older, like, so, I learned just recently, like last year, that I don't have a gag reflex. And you're like, oh, it looks like you should have learned that, like, 25 years ago. But, you know, I just learned it, and it's because nowadays I have to take all these vitamins and supplements, like CoQ10, daily vitamin, a daily women's vitamin, apple cider vinegar, an antihistamine, and it's like I'm swallowing all these huge pills and no gag reflex, right? And I was telling an audience this, and somebody in the audience went, yeah, gag reflex. And I was like, why would you cheer about a gag reflex? Like, and then I realized if a guy's cheering about giving someone a gag reflex, it makes them feel big. Yeah. And I'm like, but you're not, like, all of our mouths basically go back an inch deep. So you're not really that big if you're making someone gag. You know, you're basically a toothbrush. So, like, congratulations, shave your bristles, please, you know? Like, what are you doing? You guys are, at least in this venue, you're pretty queer friendly. Do you remember in Modesto a couple of years ago, they had a straight pride parade? Anyone remember that? They did. They had a straight pride parade, and it was weird, and everyone, like, got really mad about it on both sides. A straight pride parade. Yeah. Yes. We had those where I'm from, like when I was in high school, but we called it a circle jerk. And so you really had to be careful with your hair. You just didn't want to get it on you, you know, like if you had just washed it. The Proud Boys, oh, they hate me so much. No Proud Boys in the audience, right? Okay, cool. They really, 2 years ago, they attacked a show in Woodland. Do you guys remember that? No? Okay, they attacked a show in Woodland. It was my show, and they attacked my show. But 4 days before that, they had been to another event that I did, right? And, like, we got into, like, they were yelling at me, and I was making jokes about them because, like, there were 7 of them, and 5 of them were definitely white, but 2 of them were, like, kind of off-white. Like, one was eggshell, and one was, like, mocha. And I was like, I think you're in the wrong group, guys. But I didn't want to tell them because I didn't want to offend them, right? And I'm not a colorist. So when they came to the second event, they were like, you know, because I was there again, and I was like, you guys, come into all my shows supporting me. Like, that's so sweet of you. Like, oh my God, are we dating? Like, is it our 1-week anniversary, baby? Like, I didn't know what to do because they were just really more supportive than anyone that's ever been for me. Any vegans in the audience? Yeah? Okay, thank you. Here's a question. So I was in this people want true stories in comedy, right? And like, this is a completely true story. So I was in a dark, damp, kind of moist room, right? And there was a mostly naked guy, and he was talking, and I wasn't listening. I was, like, texting and posting things on Instagram. And then he said something about eating asshole. And I was like, oh, no, I'm vegan. I can't do that. And then he was like, that doesn't count. Like, that doesn't count. And I was like, yeah, it does. Because, like, bees make gooey things from their butt, and vegans don't eat honey. And he was like, nuh-uh. And then there was a second mostly naked guy. And so I was like, ask him. And he was vegan. I was like, ask him. And that guy was like, she's right. Technically, that eating ass would be non-vegan. And so I just want to know, am I the asshole for not eating the asshole? Let me tell you guys a really easy joke. If in case, like, you're like, we saw this weird drag princess doing stand-up, and someone's like, what'd she say? Here's one you can remember me telling. What's a drag queen's favorite dinosaur? A triceratops. Because it's like, well, wait, hold on. Who's Sarah, and what kind of tops does she wear? Are they tube or halter? Are they, like, boat neck? Like, how are they going to flatter me, you know? I did something kind of bad, and I'm gonna confess. Do you guys mind if I confess to you before I go? Say what? Okay. So I was sitting in my car Instagramming the poster, like, for this show, and I was at a stoplight, which is, I think, a fine time to Instagram. And I'm, like, just Instagramming away, and all of a sudden I heard a knock on my window. And I looked up, and there was a motorcyclist. Does anyone ride a motorcycle? Okay, good. We're in the clear. There was a motorcyclist, and he was like, roll it down. And I was like, no, stranger danger. And he was like, roll it down. And so I rolled my window down, and I did like this. But everyone here is old enough to know that this is actually rolling a window down, not this. This looks like a shitty Tina Turner impression if I do it. But so I did this, but really I did that. It is, but this does not look like how you roll a window down. This just looks like I'm making it like I don't like her shoes, you know. So anyway, I rolled the window down, and he leaned in, and he was like, my life is worth more than your phone call. And I was like, well, this is Instagram. This isn't a phone call. So how many followers does your life have? Like, because I got like 2,600. I don't know how many you have. And he got really, really mad at me, right? And like, I could see his speech bubble, his thought bubble in his head. He was like, what a stupid bitch, right? And so he, like, I was on a motorcycle. So he sped off when the light turned green. And before I go further, I want to tell you guys, he wasn't wearing any safety equipment. Like, he didn't have a helmet. He didn't have, like, a spiny vest. He didn't have elbow pads or knee pads like a rollerblader. Like, he didn't even have sunglasses to keep the flies out of his eye. Like, he just had a backward baseball hat and a T-shirt. And some shorts. Like, he wasn't Donald Duck on a motorcycle. But, like, he was just in a T-shirt and a hat. And he sped off on the motorcycle. And he was like, stupid bitch, I think is what he was probably thinking, right? Like, that's fair. And I was like, I don't feel like a stupid bitch. And then he must have saw my speech bubble because he popped a wheelie to, like, you're really dumb bitch. Like, look how cool I am. And I was like, I still don't feel like a stupid bitch. And when he was popping a wheelie, he was, like, looking up, you know, because that's how you do when you pop a wheelie. And he didn't see the cement mixing truck going across the intersection. I know. And he hit it so hard and exploded and died. And I was like, oh, my God. Being on Instagram behind the wheel really does hurt people. I should be more careful. I love that one because you guys are like, is she being serious or not? Anyway, that's everything for me, guys. I'm going to bring back up Mikhail. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Suzette. Let her hear it one more time. Woo! We're going to keep that energy going with your next comedian. Really excited for this, your next comic. He's been traveling all over California, hitting up a lot of the comedy festivals this year. Very funny. Please give a warm welcome to I'm in Love. Let them hear it.
All right, man. This is going to be good. Thanks. Keep clapping for me, man. It's me. I know. I'm also surprised. This is good. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, and that's what the hell I'm talking about, everybody else. Don't make me get out here and I can't. What am I do with that? I'm not even reaching back far enough. I'm glad to be doing comedy in this empty bedroom or living room. I don't know, man. This clearly my living room don't look like this, but it's all good. Make some noise for Suzette, everybody, man. Make some noise. I thought I'd be able to see, and I'd be doing too much. I thought I'd be able to look out and see who was bullshitting. Yeah, I didn't bring any butthole or cum jokes with me. I just left those at the crib. And my biceps aren't as good. I'm gonna tell you what I really brought up here. I took a shower before I got here, and I just have ashy hands. Y'all see this shit here? You see this bullshit? You see these Trump-sized hands? You know what they say. You know what they say about the small ones. Yeah. Yeah. It was saying small penis, if anything. Do white people get ashy? Y'all see this area between the two fingers? Y'all get ashy too? All right, well, I don't fucking believe you, so I don't think anyone can see it. This is crazy. I don't know. They like, make us laugh, ashy man. We don't care if you took a shower. Yeah, man. That's good. I'm glad we're here. Make some noise. All the blacks make some noise. Woo! That's good. Hey, I'm killing myself up here. I knew it wasn't going. I knew before I asked some shit. That's okay. That's okay. I always do that at the shows because I've never met my father. So I'm just hoping, I'm going to meet this nigga at a show one day in Placerville. He going to be the only one. So he going to be, why'd I clear my throat? He going to be Danny Glover here. Yes. Or maybe, who knows? I never, any of you guys met Raquel in 1988, and you hit that. Nope. Okay. Might as well ask. Okay, I'm going to stop trying to find my dad. That's cool. I look like I don't know. I should have dressed cooler. I look like them diversity posters at the community college? I look like, and me and like two other dudes. We the whole basketball team, the three of us. We never have enough guys. We always lose. Yeah. It was cool driving up here and shit. My voice sounds good on this shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I sound 6'5" on this. What if I just did the show behind something? I ain't gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna fuck the sound up. All right, make some noise for your next he's 7'30". Make some noise for, I can't get, yeah. That's, all right, good night. All right. Oh, he came out normal size. He ain't shit. Anyway, I'll get over it. I'm ashy, remember, with the Trump hands, so nothing will get me. Right, Dad? You know what I'm talking about, son? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, son. It was cool driving up here. I thought it was going to be like an hour, 2 hours away. It was like just 200 years that way. You know what I mean? I just went back in time. I was like, oh, man, this horse and carriage, this is cool. I ain't never been up here before, man. Yeah. We going to get into it, man. Man, I'm dehydrated. Who coughed? Get out. Nah, stay. And you going to have to hear this stuff, too. Y'all ready to hear some jokes, though? You ready to get it? Yeah, we might as well get it started. You're like, you haven't started? Y'all ready to hear some jokes from a grown man with a teenage mustache? Y'all ready to hear some of that? Y'all ready to? My mustache, I got that bad guy in the Tyler Perry movie mustache. Y'all know what I'm saying? Medea cusses me out. I lined myself up. I fucked it up. You ever be in the mirror and just, zzz, oh, shit. Thank you so much. Make some noise while I open this bottle of water. Though it's, okay, it's hard to do with a mic. It's going to, someone want to, okay, make some noise. I'm going to get some help. Thank you so much. A volunteer for this joke. Thank you so much. Damn it. That's great. That feels good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, wow. If y'all didn't hear it, she said, I do that for my 3-year-old all the time. So, same size hands. You see this? All right, that'll make my father come back. That'll make him come back. Anyway, man. Yeah. We was talking about how I look like, every comic got that I look like. Millennial Martin Luther King, no. That's my vibe. So that's because of the mustache still. I ain't cutting this mustache, though. I'm sorry, dog. This is my mother's mustache, okay? This is arm and toe knuckle hair up here. I ain't cutting this. This runs in the family. You think this ain't going nowhere. Also, what? What? Yeah, I left. Again, no booty hole jokes. I also got called a medium-sized ass nigga in an argument recently, and I got to tell y'all, I didn't like that. It hurt my feelings. I had a medium-sized shirt on when they said it, too. I couldn't be mad at my grandmother. You know, I'm like, damn, this how we do family? I had to accept it. I got medium guy guys under 5'10", man. Where you at, baby? What? Where? Thank you, Artie. Yeah, what? Okay, I see. I'm not alone. These women don't want us. Only sometimes in private, kinda. You know, that's the only time. We got to offer other things but height, you know. We got medium guy problems, man. Like, smartphone screens is too fucking big for people like us. You know how stupid I look swiping on Tinder? And this big, you ever shut a screen door? That's what the fuck, man, I ain't never gonna find love on this fucking app, man. It sucks, man. These bitches ain't got nothing in common with me. I'm tired of being on. Oh, nope, she was cute. I gotta go back and, yeah, I was on a big phone in that one. Hope y'all appreciate that. You see that stride, too? It's that ashy man stride. Also, shit, you know, y'all men under 5'10", y'all ever seriously consider getting your pants circumcised? You ever think about that, baby? You see this bullshit here? You see this leg with the extra jeans? You can't have foreskin on your ankles when you hit the streets. Ain't no one gonna have sex at that. That's crazy. You gotta just, thank you. I know you, my dad. I know that's the problem. A lot of short jokes. I'm gonna save some of them. That's cool. Yeah. Anybody got heartburn right now? Okay. Heartburn. Yeah? Yeah? No? Okay. Nausea, heartburn. Indigestion. That's that stomach. If you got diarrhea, you got to get the hell on. I seen a dog here, too. Make some noise. I know. All right, well. Okay, if you got diarrhea, you're not going to shit on yourself, I don't think. You could probably make it back there. Well, now, you understand he's my dad now. You understand that now. Okay. You had sex at my mom. I don't like it. You guys are sitting really close together, dog. Everybody, you know what? Turn to your neighbor right now. I swear to God. Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, stop stealing from Walmart. Okay, everybody sees you. You got 7 Snickers. We only scanned one. 17 Snickers. You got 35 Snickers. Hey, stop stealing like that. Come on, buddy. That's a black church thing. Yeah, best dad ever, dog. Shit. I don't like none of my neighbors. I don't know about y'all. I don't really fuck with none of my neighbors. Where the fuck they get off living next to us? Like some bitches, man. You gotta share a wall with me? You a sucker. I hate these. You wanna cuss your neighbors out, but they know where you live at, though. So that's the only thing. I'm easy to jump. You know, I'm not that big. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. You didn't miss nothing. I was talking about being ashy, so. What type of lotion y'all use? Shea butter? Okay, that's good. Damn, that's fancy. That's rich lotion. You got the plug on lotions. I got to check it out. Okay, you got to meet them in an empty parking lot. Like, yeah, you got the shit. You got to bring a gun and everything. That's the good lotion. Shit. I'm over here using Jergens like an idiot. That's why I'm ashy. All right, thank you. Vaseline is crap. Hey, young man, have you ever used Vaseline? No, it's good. Vaseline is wild, son. Did you know how shiny? I can't walk around shiny as a man. Yeah, that's my options. Be crusty as hell or be hella shiny and shit. I can't put lotion on in front of another man. That's just a hang up I got. I can't be like, yeah, so what we doing tonight, Ed? What's going on, dog? Yeah, you want some? I got some left over. No? Okay. He left it. My dad walked out of my life again. I hate you. Oh, he's coming back. Don't tell him I said that shit. I still love him. That's cool, man. I don't like my neighbors. I got a Nigerian neighbor. Yeah. So he don't like me. He's Nigerian and don't like me, though. I know this because he tells me. He tells me he doesn't like me. He tells me, neighbor, I don't like you, okay? I just wanted to tell you I love you, I don't like you. I will talk to you later, okay? I'll talk to you later. He leaves. It's a fake apartment, so he can't leave for real like that. Yeah. Yeah, he's religious. Y'all like, well, we made fun of Jesus in the last set. Y'all like God? Pro-God. Cool, me too, man. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's what's up, dog. Appreciate it. My neighbors you ever have somebody pray for you that don't like you? Neighbor, come here. You are getting fat, and I want to pray for you. Come here. Yes, sir. Yes. Jesus, take all of the cookies and snacks away from his life. Yes. Take the fat and sugar out of his body. Then we're going to die today. Amen. Amen. Okay, I don't like you. I will talk to you later. Okay, I hate you. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. That's good. That got what it deserved. Don't make fun of Nigerians. Ashy, man, we'll get you. We'll get your ass. Some of y'all might, y'all look rich. Y'all ain't gonna like this shit. Make some noise if you broke. Make some noise if you broke. Oh, damn. Stop lying. Oh, okay. This y'all are my people. That's my people. I like that y'all in this bitch. Yeah. If you're the one rich person that we all don't relate to, being broke is just a bitch ass activity. It sucks. I'm doing it right now. It's not fun. I hate it. Having your card decline, that's like the worst part about being broke, right? You ever have your card decline and you're not surprised about it? You ever have the waiter come like, hey, I don't think this card, and you're like, That makes sense. I did the math. All right, I can't afford none of this shit. Don't tell my business, man. My neighbor's here. Get the fuck out of here. I already ate the food, man. I don't like people, and this is a medium guy thing. I'd be so broke that I'd be sleepy a little bit. Y'all ever been like that? 100% of broke people go to sleep. That's a fact. When I open up a bill, I'm like, oh, shit, I got to sleep on this. The lights is overdue? Oh, man. In the morning, I'll have more money, dog. I just don't want, it's really, and you know what I'm saying, other dad, yeah, you see how I left him for you, so pay child support. You deadbeat. You distracted me. All right, anyway. I don't like people to think two things, man, that I'm broke and that I can't fight. I don't like that. So my biggest fear is getting beat up at Dollar Tree. That's my whole shit, you know. Then they're going to be like, bruh, he only had $1.50 on him, and he got his ass whooped. Man, this dude sucks. Hate this guy. Glad y'all laughed at that sleepy joke. I really am. I drove for hundreds of years, if you heard me from a previous joke. So I am exhausted. Yeah. I got one white dude in my group of friends, man. We call this dude White Jeff. Y'all might not like this. White Jeff don't like the name. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna put you on game. First off, he the only Jeff in the group. We could call this man just Jeff. Everyone would know we was talking to Everyone would know we was talking to this dude. So yeah, I'm trying to. Second off, man, White Jeff is Asian. He's never been white, so. But we not changing the nickname. He already got a hoop earring, and he listens to Drake. So we don't give a shit about what he talking about, so. Yeah, man. You guys are a good crowd, dog. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. If y'all got lotion in your shit, just throw it up here. I'm going to start making that part of the show. I'm going to just start selling my own brand of, but I got to get the good shit first, though. So it's got to be like Ozarks or fucking The Wire or some shit. I got to get that good lotion. Get you high when you put it on. I think this lotion that gets you high, man. Yeah. What y'all talking about? Whose hat is better? You think your hat better than my hat, nigga? Hey, when we asked who was gay here, somebody pointed at somebody. Who pointed at who? One of the guy friends pointed at his other guy friends. So, Roger, man. Wow. Clap, man. Clap. I'm gonna do something I ain't never done on stage before. I ain't never. You can't say it. No. What's this shit called? Oh, Taraka. Ooh. So you got this at a really nice resort and shit. I can't even pronounce some of it. All right. Shit. All right, well. All right, don't put none of this shit on YouTube. Black comedian puts lube on his knuckles. We don't know why. You can't rape me. I'm on stage. I look like I'm about to get into a really slippery fight. Y'all said I got that the Sicilian orange, blood orange. It smelled good too. It smelled real good. Yeah. I didn't want it to look like I was gonna jack off. I know how y'all niggas do at the comedy show. Oh, he's gonna jack off now. I'm not gonna do it. Don't worry about it. This shit smell good as hell. Shit. This is the perks of having no black people in town. She doesn't know when she's getting robbed. Yeah. I just stole that. I can't even beat off with this. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all can't smell what I smell. God damn, this is, some good shit here. Damn. I'm not reading the set for new jokes. I'm reading the lotion bottle. Shut up. All right. My grandparents raised me. I don't know about y'all. Anybody else's parents ain't shit? Yeah, sorry. Yes? Okay. I'm talking shit. Thanks. Yeah, man. Grandparents, they the ones. I got into old people shit like way too early in life. Like all the other kids was talking about sports. Here my goofy ass come like, man, y'all hear what happened on Wheel of Fortune last night though? They had to buy a vowel. They're like, man, what the fuck you talking about? I'm like, ooh, does anyone else have arthritis? Man, my kids never call me. Y'all know what I'm talking about? No? I'm sorry, I'm getting raised weird. I'll just go. Just bombing at 10-year-old small talk. Also, my one problem with old black people, they don't care about name brand cereal, you know. Y'all know the dog food bag size cereal that you gotta do this bull. I didn't want to eat that bullshit. But nah, because the names don't be, okay, you'll see. So my grandfather was in the war, had a cigarette for breakfast every day. He didn't give a fuck. So I'd be like, dog, we got Cinnamon Toast Crunch up there somewhere? He'd be like, nah, Nick, but we got dusted oven snacks up there. You want some of that? We also got Sugar Circles and Frosted Pieces if you want some of that. I'm like, man, I'm tired of Frosted Pieces, damn it. just give me a cigarette and put Wheel of Fortune on. The kids is getting on me at school about this. You know that, right? They're getting on me for being old. Oh, man. Actually, let me see who all in here, man. Make some noise if you in a relationship. Where y'all at? Y'all together. That's good. That's good. Everybody, some people clap and they don't know until tonight when I say the joke, so I'm glad that didn't happen. Y'all in love, man. That's good. Anybody got problems that they want to talk about right here tonight with the comedian speaking into the microphone? Nope. Y'all don't want to go, oh, he farts in his sleep and he beats me or whatever. Y'all don't want to say nothing. Okay, that's smart. He beats, well, he hits you. Well, what did you do? No, I'm just bullshitting. That's good though. Y'all in love. I love love, man. That's good. Who the single people? Where the singles at? Y'all single? Yeah. Get out of here. You got some hoes somewhere, man. Okay. You be having some sex. Yeah, that's the song that happened. I told you, I drove back in time. Now I'm in 2003. Yes, well, if y'all got problems, y'all probably can't fix it anyway, man, so it's good. Y'all just stick with them or get a new person. They're talking about it now, that shit they don't like about each other, man. Yeah. It's tough for me being single right now because, you know, I got a girlfriend, so, you know, I can't even cheat. I can't even cheat in peace or nothing, man. Sucks. She's always saying something when I'm talking to other hoes. Nah. This, you know what? This serious shit though. Like me and my girl, this good news. We just had a baby. So thank you, dog. Appreciate it. We had it, right? We had it. And then we gave it back to his parents. We wasn't ready to raise nobody. We was just holding that little thing. Thank you, appreciate it. I had to get moist to tell that one. You can't tell that one on a dried set of knuckles. I like how no one was afraid of me when I first was threatening everybody. Now, it'll smell good if I punch you, so it's good. Yeah, I don't got no kids yet, dog. I don't have no kids. I don't have no children, but I dress like I don't got custody of my kids, though. I don't know how that happened. I just got foreskin on my ankles, and I don't know what the fuck. But yeah, man. Y'all got kids, though? Y'all got kids? Did we just? Okay. Why the fuck y'all here? Who's watching the kids? That's actually a reasonable answer. Yeah. I usually like to, damn. I didn't expect, I'm gonna move on. That's just mom power. She was just like, I have an answer for that and that and that. So yeah, that's fair. I don't have them yet. My mom had me too young. That's probably why I ain't got kids yet, you know. She had me like way too young. Like, I knew she was young because we would be like grounded at the same time. We have like similar homework and shit. Just go to the same parent-teacher conference. It's easy like that. Yeah, man. Appreciate that. That's when you gotta go through some stuff to get a joke, unfortunately. You know, this note here says to ask where the big women are at. But I don't have to listen to this shit here. This don't run me. The next joke also says, I prefer big women because only the skinny women's breaths stink. That's what the note says. That's not me. Those are just notes that someone wrote here. What else does it also say, you say? It says that big women always got a job. And that's always the skinny girls like, man, and the light bill is too high, and I slept on it yesterday, and if you could help me out. It's like, bitch, just do get it. Okay. And that's the notes, because I would never say that. Thank you for believing. Well, my one dating requirement, though, now that I'm moistured up, I need to see a woman run at full speed. Because, look, if you get in a fight with a bigger person, I ain't fighting for you. That's the thing, you know. The bigger girl, she gonna get you. Now, I could trip her, you know what I'm saying, and then you could throw a mint in her eye, and then we could get the fuck out of here. Yeah, appreciate that, yeah. So those are the questionable ones. I'm glad I brought them to Placerville. Y'all are very honest. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got a couple more jokes left, man. I'm always running late for stuff. And that's just because clocks don't tell me what the fuck to do. I don't know about y'all. Time is for suckers. Y'all hear me? This is not a black joke, by the way. I know what y'all thinking. Oh, he's going to say that that's not it. Just burped. Thanks. Remember that mustache joke? That was good, huh? That was good. Yeah, man. I be running late. Y'all ever be so late for some shit that y'all be on time for another event? I was so late getting to a funeral, man. They was burying the wrong dude when I got there. It's crazy. Yeah. I had to look at him. I'm like, damn, Uncle Randy lost weight. Let me get back on Tinder. That's a moment when I would go back and, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All the single people, man, y'all should just pair up, honestly. That's what should really happen. Who's down to do that? Yeah, but I'm forcing them to do it a little bit. All right. You can't, you got somebody. Stay out of this, okay? You're happy. I'm going to figure it out. Before I get off stage, I'm going to figure it out. Ew. Yeah. I don't understand. Okay, that's a rule in comedy. No inside jokes. Something happened in a hot tub to y'all, and now y'all got that. So, what happened at the hot tub? All right. Somebody peed on somebody, and somebody cheated on someone after the pee. I get it. All right. It's time to move on, I think. Make some noise for sex before I go. Thanks. Yeah, sex is all right. It's cool. Y'all remember a time where y'all hadn't had sex yet? Y'all remember that? It had knocked 0 people down. Y'all remember that? Blown no backs out. Do y'all remember that time? It was just you on you action. With the low, now I'm talking to the men. Guys, do you remember you had beaten no cheeks, 0 cheeks? You had entered no people. Y'all don't know? Don't make me get Sir, do you remember a cheekless existence? You hadn't. All right, I'm gonna stop this. Oh shit. I used to think you had to apply for sex, like a job, like you needed references and experience and shit. It is the only job you get fired from for coming too early. I know I said I'd be late all the time, but yeah, thank you. Hey, you're not scheduled to bust a nut for 45 minutes, sir. I need you to go home. Take your shit with you. Yeah. Yeah, this was good. I think I blame the offensive stuff on my notes. I think we covered that. Who smokes weed? Yeah? Good. I'll just be asking y'all shit. Yeah. Okay, security, get him out of here. Yeah, just lock him. Just bastard. I ain't never smoked weed before, believe it or not. I know. I'm saving it for marriage, so I'm gonna find my main bitch and we gonna do whatever, man. White Jeff always smokes weed though, man. Always high, dog. He had to get a job, and he had to pass a test, so you know he had to borrow some pee. I gave him the piss, dog. Don't worry about it. I just don't like how he said borrow, like he gonna pay me the piss back later on. You know, thank you. Appreciate that. Damn, I thought the lotion plug lady would like that one. Like, yeah, this nigga still ain't paid me back that piss. Shit, I gotta get him. Yeah. I think I went over the time, right? No? Okay. Good. Appreciate it. All right. I'm related to my uncle. I don't know about y'all, man. That's my burden in life. Yeah, we related. This nigga still, he was a tough guy in the 80s, man. Y'all know these people, they still calling people like jive turkeys and suckers and marks and mark-ass turkeys. Y'all, okay. Yeah, that's another one he'd be doing. I had to break up a fight in Home Depot, right? And yes, I did. Just whatever, lotion lady, listen. It did, but I just heard all the, I heard the jive punk ass turkey shit. And he was like, man, don't even worry about this sucker. I'm gonna catch this fool on the flippity flop, punk. And I'm like, see that? It's not tough. It's not tough anymore. Big ass dude is like, yo, is he with you? I'm like, this is just my mom's brother. I don't know this nigga like that. I don't know what the flippity flop really is. He's medium also. You can't just go fighting people with lotion on your hands when you medium. But I'm gonna tell you the best time to fight somebody when I get out of here. I'm gonna tell you the best time to fight a nigga. The best time to fight a person right after they just lost the fight to somebody else. That's when you get them. That's when you kick them a little bit and throw a mint in their eye and drop lotion on it. Yeah, that's how you catch them on the flippity flop. That's how you get them good. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we know each other way too well now. So, all right, that was the smooth jazz portion of the show. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Keep it going for I'm in Love. Let them hear it. You guys have been great. The energy is wonderful. You're laughing, you're participating, you're drinking, the most important part. I don't know if you've given it up yet, but let your bartender hear it on the other side of the wall. Give it up for your drink staff tonight. Make sure you tip them, take care of them. Speaking of taking care of you, we're going to keep it going with more comedy. You guys ready to keep it going with your next comedian? Come on. Let's make some noise. This next comic came all the way from Vallejo. Check out his podcast, One Couch. It's about everything and anything. Give it up for the very funny Artie, Venezuela.
One more time for Mikhail. Yeah. I want to say first that I love Mikhail, but this mic stand being this high, fuck you, Mikhail. He's a good guy. He booked me. I'm happy with him, but he does kind of look like Weird Al, right? We all kind of noticed it right off the bat that he should have had an accordion while he was up here. It's okay, all right? We're fairly white here. I'm Filipino. You guys know what that is? Yeah? I know she's blonde, but she's Filipino too, the GM of this establishment. Can we give it up for the only 2 Filipinos in Placerville right now? Of course, I'm the only Honda Civic in the parking lot. Do we know what Filipinos are here? We take care of your parents? Do we know? Yeah, there's a lot of Filipinos here? Oh, there's a hospital here. That's why there's a lot of Filipinos here? That was the most racist shit you could have said in front of all these white people. We're not supposed to help the stigmatisms. Stigmatisms? Isn't that with the I? Is that the right thing? Stigmas? I don't know what the fuck. I know I come off kind of tough, like the whole time I was watching I'm in Love set. One more time for I'm in Love, guys. Yeah. I was back there watching I'm in Love set, and I was just getting infuriated every time he called himself medium. Because he's like 3 inches taller than me, so what the fuck am I, Imin? No, I'm not with you. You're small. Fuck you. Don't lump me in with you. That's what this crowd is, small and mighty. Dude, okay. Here, I'll say it just because I know some of you motherfuckers are thinking of it. 5'3". What are you trying to, like, outshort me? What the fuck are you? See, this is, and I know, I'm sorry I came off tough. I realized that was kind of abrasive. I have what we probably all have, us short motherfuckers. I have a condition that no one talks about. It's called a Napoleon complex. Oh, you chuckled? Fuck you, motherfuckers. what your knees bend when you sit down. Fuck you guys. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, a Napoleon complex, it's based off of this French leader, Napoleon Bonaparte, who apparently used to like overcompensate with anger because of his height. Shit apparently we must go through. I did some research on my condition because I wanted to learn about it. Found out that Napoleon was 5'7". I know I'm the only 2 Asians in Placerville, but I'll do the math for you guys. I'm 4 inches shorter than the motherfucker it's named after. What kind of condition do I got? You want to talk about Napoleon? Or you want to talk about conquering Napoleon? Your fucking condition's mine now. It's an Artie complex. Fuck it. I'm going to put it on merch, dude. I'm going to sell that shit. 5'7", dude. What the fuck was he mad about? He's a center on my team. 5'7"? If I was 5'7", I wouldn't be doing this shit. That's for sure. I'd at least be in the MLB. All right. I know you, I think some people came in a little late, but one more time for Suzette. Did you guys enjoy Suzette? I was worried because I was like, I don't know how Placerville is gonna like Suzette, but you guys fucking ate her up. She was great, right? Yeah. There was one dude who was in here. Where's that couple that sat right there? Wasn't that your friends? Wasn't that your friends right here? Me? Yeah. They left already. Dude, they'll be back. The one, do you know the guy? Yeah, that's my friend's boyfriend. Is that a good guy? Eh? He left the building. She was like, truth comes the fuck out now. Do we not like him? Can I tell you one thing? I learned a lot about him in the last hour. Dude, the whole time I was watching Suzette from right there. What's his name? Matt. The whole time Matt was just like this. Say a funny joke. Did you see him? The whole time. Yeah, I was gonna see him. His arms never uncrossed. There was no blood circulation at all going to the fucking top of his body. He was trying so hard not to laugh. Suzette said a joke that made him laugh. He was just like, oh, dude, I never seen somebody so insecure. Oh, my God. He put all those tattoos on, too. That was kind of cool, huh? He's a tattoo guy? Yeah? I bet when he gets his tattoos, he's just sitting there like, no fucking pain, bro. Testosterone keeps me up. It's okay. He looked really tall. That's why I didn't like him. What's crazy is I'm this height, but obviously I was shorter before. Like, I didn't just pop out of my mom this height. But it is hard being this height and being a comedian, because I do these things called roast battles. You guys familiar with those? Yeah? So if you guys don't know what roast battle is, it's when comedians, professional writers, go head to head and just lay into each other, spend months writing jokes about each other, and to hurt each other's feelings and make other people who don't know me laugh at me, right? I look like me. It's a weird handicap that I give my opponent. Some of the worst shit I've heard, it's hurt my feelings. Like, one guy told me that it looks like I need 3 women for a blowjob. 1 on each side to lift me up, and then 1 to do the job. It was sad. See, no one laughed here. I wish I had all you guys with me during that battle. Another one that I got is I got, someone called me a Oompa Loompa. Okay. Hey, she's a riot, huh? Everywhere she goes. Go ahead. I was gonna let him talk for once, but go ahead, you can go ahead. She shut up. I got her, dude. I fucking got her for you. That's yours now. All right. Take that one on the ride home. But no, Oompa Loompa. So you love lumpia? We know what it is. So that's fucked up, because that's a good joke, is it not? Oompa Lumpia, dude. I didn't know what to do. It was hard for me because during it, I just stood there. I didn't know what to do. I just broke into song. I was like, that's the best you could do. It's kind of sad. I gave him the golden ticket of racism. You know what I mean? Like it was a bad night for Filipinos. Dude, and I don't know if you guys could tell, but I used to be an athlete. I do have a fucking Mike Tyson shirt on right now. You just don't have any, like, inside thoughts, huh? All those thoughts just fucking fly the fuck out. You said apple cider got you? Ciders can get you there, huh? Never mind, I was gonna be on your side, but then you just yelled out Martinelli's, and now I fully don't like you either. Dude, I used to be an athlete though, believe it or not, and it's tough because obviously I was an athlete when this height was competitive. You know what I mean? Like, what's sad is I used to play football, and there was these classes like ages, and I don't know if you guys remember. This was back in the day before PC culture, dude. There was something called midgets. Junior midgets, and peewees. You guys remember all that? I'm glad we canceled that shit. Because you know how fucked up it is being the best player that everyone remembers during midget year? You know what I mean? Like, that's not a very intimidating class to be in. I remember I played running back. I don't know if you guys can believe that. I played running back. And there's another term for it called halfback. And what's crazy is that I always dreamed about being a fullback because maybe that meant I got taller. You know, like I qualified. But I remember I was playing football up until about high school when I learned like I can't be a player. I got to be a spectator now. And I remember the day that it happened. I was in high school, freshman year, and I remember it was like a summer practice. And I remember we had these practices during the summer, and we had the A team, B team. Right? Like, is there any other athletes in this crowd? I don't want to talk to you, but I fucking want to. Do we all know her? I know, I'm gonna give you time. Don't worry. I want to ask, who said it's a small town we all know? I want you, you don't know her? Can I, please, give her time, please. I would, well, I'm gonna ask you. Maybe not, because now I don't like this interaction either. Can you tell me, what's her name? So you don't know her? Oh, that's worse. Well, I'm about to start a fight in Placerville. Let's go. Okay. Can I? So maybe not, because that sounds real. That sounds real. I'm kind of scared. I'm just gonna ask the source. What's your name? Krista. How you doing, Krista? Are you from Placerville? No. Where are you from? Rancho Cordova. What brought you to Placerville? You work out here? How long you been here? Okay. Big chillin'. Big chillin' in Placerville. What was your name? Krista? Okay. What do you do, Krista? You help mold the young? For the past 11, oh, you've already had a generation you've taught. Oh, there's problems already out there from you. Oh, Krista. Oh my gosh. Oh. Is that your mom? Holy shit, there's family here? Okay, Krista, fuck you for a second. Mom, why do you know how to make lumpia? Oh, so you're connected. That's the 7 degrees of Filipino, dude. I knew there had to be a Filipino in your life to teach you. Everyone has a Filipino friend? Where the fuck were you guys growing up? You guys all accept Filipinos? What the fuck? No, so here, I'm skipping through all this fucking shit now. This shit this went south quick. I'm so sorry. This became a fucking family party instantly. So you grew up with a Filipino auntie. That's why she yells out of place. Okay, I understand you now. That you grew up with a Filipino auntie, you don't know when it's appropriate to be quiet and listen. I see it's hereditary. It runs in the genes. What's crazier is that she obviously works here and she keeps on coming the fuck out of the back. There's obviously something that needs to be done that's not being done. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I don't know what the fuck happened just there. I didn't realize Filipinos would be so accepted in Placerville. I was so tense on the drive up. I should have just been so comfortable. Yeah. Hey, it's not my fault you see 15 pickup trucks in a row. You know you're not amongst your people. You know what I mean? There's not Filipinos hopping out of Rams. You know, like it's not us. Your cousins are half? What was that supposed to be, like a flex? Like you're okay to talk to me now? So if they're half, can I ask you, are they tall? Are they the tall halves? What's kind of tall? See, I hate those Filipinos. They got the best of both worlds, man. Is that racist? Oh, I hate No. I hate certain Filipinos. I don't know. Are you a white guy that just called me racist? See, can you help me? Because I don't speak fluent white, really. Can you help me? Because he called me racist, but he's the white guy. Like, the equation's wrong. He said that's the peace offering, by the way. Every time that a Filipino fucks up, we just give you lumpia. It's the flag. All right, but okay. So let me tell you, I'm actually part white. Maybe that's why I'm so angry at the white side of me, because obviously the white isn't showing. You know what I mean? Like, she said her cousins are half. Yeah. What usually is a white description? How tall are you? 5'6" and a half. You called yourself short. That's tall in my world. Fuck you, dude. I'm 5'3". See? And you're short as fuck, and you felt too comfortable telling me that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not fair. Thank you. You are a tall Filipino. Do you wear heels? Oh, okay. Well, good for you. All right. All right. There was a plan for this set, but it just went off the rails. I talked to the one lady, and I see what I did there. But okay. Let me actually get back on track. So, what the fuck was I gonna talk about up here, dude? My crowd work is amazing. Honestly, this is all just an anxiety attack with a microphone. I've been amped up ever since I parked there. Dude, Placerville is small as fuck, is it not? I was here for only like 30 minutes. I saw 4 cops. I'm from Vallejo. We have 1 cop. And he works all day, and he probably doesn't work, if you know what I mean. You know what? Like, that was crazy. It was hard smoking a blunt outside. The cop in Vallejo? Obviously not. All the Filipinos work at Kaiser. What was I gonna talk about? Oh, yeah, so, yeah, I played football growing up. I remember the day I became a spectator and not an athlete. It was during high school, it was during this practice, and I remember I was actually making plays. I was on the defense, which is like the scout squad, the backup squad, and I made a play, and my coach had this crazy idea of putting me on the defensive line. Does nobody watch football here? If you guys need to know, this isn't defensive line. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like I should be drawing the line because I'm closer to the ground. You know, like, it's not defensive line. I remember I still made a play. After, got past the offensive line, made a tackle 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. You guys, there's no clap. I don't know if you guys realize that's a long way from me. All right? Artie shouldn't be back there. I remember after the play, I got up. I thought I was about to get praised by my whole team, my coach. I remember my coach got up and he went in front of the whole team and he just looked at him. He was like, how we gonna win if Artie is getting through? And what's fucked up is that he pointed so low. Like, that was unnecessary, you know? I remember I was behind him. I was stunned. I looked like little giants behind him. I was like, did we make a good play, coach? Like, it was, can we run the annexation of Puerto Rico? Like, it wasn't a good look. We lost that week. But one of the sports I did play, or that at least I loved playing growing up, was basketball. And what's crazy is that I was only a competitive height in basketball in middle school, at best, you know. And I remember during that time when I really played and I was really good, I used to get matched up with all the guys because we were all the same height, you know, and it was really good for me. I tried playing basketball recently at a 24-hour fitness. I don't know if you guys have those out here. I'm not trying to flex that I could subscribe. But I was playing basketball, and obviously there's all 5'6" and above people, you know what I mean, at 24 playing basketball. And the person I get matched up with, I don't know, 5'6" guy. Do you play basketball? Is he not even here anymore? He left? I bored the 5'6" guy? He don't even want to support his own. Fuck that guy. How about you, knees that bend too much? Well, how tall are you? How tall are you? Yeah. You 6'1"? You see how low and confident his voice was? There was. Do you play basketball? Do you think I could take you? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear it because you didn't say it with enough confidence. What was no, what'd you say? I ain't got it? That's fair. What's fucked up, dude, is that when I do play, I get matched up with all the girls. I don't know, maybe you can help confirm this with everybody else, but if you see a girl on the basketball court, that girl is good as fuck. Like, she don't just do this shit as a hobby. I'm practiced to this girl. And it's fucked up because if you ever get backed in by a 5'4" point guard that needs to work on her fucking post game, it's fucked up, dude. Have you ever been elbowed by a 4 foot or a 5'4" Filipina chick? You've done it? You play basketball? As you take another shot. Did you play basketball growing up? Holy rugby and wrestling? Oh shit. Hold on. Is that your friend back? Was that your boyfriend right there? Is he still here? He's not your boyfriend anymore? You're lying. You're single? Oh, I'm married. Fuck that. No. You ain't gonna fuck me up. Oh, he's here. No. Did he just walk out again? He can't hear us. Don't worry about it. Nah, I wanted to talk shit about your boyfriend. Did you see him during that? Did you like Suzette? How'd you like Suzette? That was a good answer. Did you watch your boyfriend during Suzette's set? Nah, you good, bro. Sit down, bro. Sit down. Get comfy, man. Ain't nobody, don't worry. It's cool. Hey, how'd you like Suzette, man? He's gonna leave again. I ain't gonna cancel you, bro. She left. Don't worry. I think she left. Dude, did you have a mirror at all during Suzette's set? Did you ever kind of like see yourself out of body? If you had an outer body experience, this is what you would have seen. You were up against the wall like this during Suzette. Your face too was just like this. I like how your arms were blocked too, because you were like, you're not gonna make me gay. You're like, fuck that. I'm not gonna be gay. You like crossed your legs too. You're like, not there. Not my no space. You said I've been to prison? What did you just confess to? Oh man, I swear I had jokes, guys. I had jokes. I had jokes. I wanted to do them. I'm gonna do one joke. Okay, I'm gonna do one. I am married. I've been married for about 4 years. I've actually been with my wife going on 17 years this year. Thank you. Thank you. I know that's like a surprise because I look like I'm 15, but I've been with her since high school. And if you guys must know, she is taller than me. So that's like a trophy for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, every night I get to jump on top like Mario. You know what I mean? I get the flag. It's my own little star. It's cool, too, because I feel so comfortable walking into places, dude. She's like my lead blocker. I just follow her in, you know. I love her. She's my protector. I remember there was this one time that we were going to a community pool. Do you guys know what a community pool is? Or are you guys all rich here? You guys have your own pools? That doesn't tell me much. I saw white people, I think, rich. So we were at community pools, right? And I remember I was walking in. I was feeling anxiety walking in because I was wearing gray, and I didn't know if I wanted to keep my shirt on or not. You know? You guys don't know what I'm talking about? Like, if I go in the water, I'm going to jump out looking like a baby seal. It's not a good look. You know, I was feeling anxiety, and I remember I was going into the pool, and there was, like, these kids playing in the deep end, and I was already feeling jealous because I don't know how to swim. Like, I know I look like I should float, but it doesn't work like that, you know? I was feeling some kind of way, and there was this one kid playing in the deep end, and he was like this 5th grade Samoan kid. So he was easily like 6'5", 245 pounds. He was a first-round draft pick, you know, like a safety for the Niners. And I remember he was staring at me with his goggles on, and I remember I was just keeping eye contact because I wasn't going to lose that way, you know? He was looking at me, and he was just like, "Are you a midget?" Now, I've spent 29 minutes telling you guys how tall I am. I'm clearly not, you know? And I remember I was looking at him, and I didn't know what to say because I was in the moment, and I was just like, "Excuse me?" Which is adult code for what the fuck you just say? And I remember he doubled down. He was just like, I said, "Are you a midget?" And my wife, she saw me struggling from across the pool, and she saw me like amped up, so she got up, and she was just like, "Keep my husband's name out your fucking mouth." So I just put my floaties on. I felt comfortable for the rest of the day. Hey, I've been Artie Valenzuela. Thanks for trying with me, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to give it back to your host, Mikhail.
One more time for Artie. Let him hear it. Make some noise. Yeah. Go ahead, finish your conversation, and I'll bring the next comic up after. All right. How are you guys doing tonight? Are you ready for your headliner? No. Come on, make some noise. Are you ready for your headliner? What can I say about this next comedian except that, you know, this dude is from all over the place. He is killing it. Give it up for the very funny, make some noise for Mena!
What's up, y'all? What's up? Clap it up. This fucking chaotic place. I love it. Let's fucking run. How you guys doing? You all right? You all right? You all right? I don't even want to talk to them right now. Oh, fuck, shit. I brought this notebook full of jokes. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get them off either, so we're just gonna fucking go with God, all right? Give it up to the bartender, guys. Give it up to all the comics you've seen. This fucking comedy stuff isn't easy sometimes. You see that shit, right? Fucking Artie could have fucking closed this shit out the way he was talking. I liked his style. Shit. I'm over there like, I don't know if these people are gonna fucking like me. I don't fucking, what the fuck? What am I getting myself into? I'm gonna come a little closer because this fucking light is gonna be fucking crazy for most of the night. Comedy, fucking crazy. It's confusing sometimes. I was at a show the other day. The door to the fucking street was wide open. I was on stage doing my thing, and this homeless guy walks by, right? Hears the noise, hears what's going on, pokes his head into the open door, sees me on stage, and then just looks at me and goes like this. Right? Fucking think about that for a second. The guy that probably took a shit in a bush earlier that day thinks I'm the one that made the mistakes in life. You know? He was like, get a job. I was like, what the fuck? Did my mom send you here? Who the fuck are you? Like, I didn't know what to do. I just threw like 35 cents at him. He vanished in a cloud of crack smoke and judgment. You know, just left me there thinking he was fucking better than me. Comedy can be confusing sometimes. I did this one joke that was like a fucking clever little pun, and there was a fucking dude in the audience that was like, oh, I see what you did there. He was blind. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck did you see? You know? I'm originally from New York. I'm going to talk about myself for most of the night. I'm originally from New York. Any East Coasters here? It's fine. It's fine. Oh, yeah, shit, make some noise. Make some noise. We're always making noise. I like being from New York, but people from California, they always like try to make fun of me for it. They'll be like, oh, I can fucking hear it in your accent, and just start making, hey, yo, look at this fucking guy over here, huh? Look at this fucking guy. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not a fucking good fella. You know, just like. Somebody the other day was like, hey, Ed, I'm fucking walking here. I'm walking here. And it's fucked up because he was in a wheelchair, you know? Like, fucker. If I had my way, I'd kick him in the traffic. Like, oh, why are you doing this? He would say. And I'd be like, I don't know, bitch. This is how we roll, all right? This is how we. I'm from New York. You like that? That was like, yeah. That's to the head. It's right there. That's an ADA approved kick. You know what I mean? That's like not violating any federal laws. Here's a fucking fun fact for you guys. We like White Castle unironically in New York, right? Hell yeah. Did you know that they call their burgers sliders because of what happens after you eat them, all right? Keep that in mind next time you guys get a fucking craving. I've been doing comedy for a long time. It's gonna be 10 years in fucking March next year, right? And I finally decided to tell my mom, right? She doesn't know what the fuck I've been doing in California. She's back in New York. This was a phone call, right? I'm on the phone with her. I'm just like, Mommy, I want to be a comedian. I want to make people laugh. Super excitedly, she goes, ay, que wow. Como Bill Cosby. Anybody here speak Spanish, right? See, roughly from Spanish to English, that translates into, oh, like Bill Cosby. Exactly. See, a little bit about my mom. She's a little short Puerto Rican lady, doesn't know much English. She hasn't watched the news since like Ross Perot. Remember Ross Perot? Big ears, small head, big dreams, Ross Perot, right? Instead of correcting my mom, my poor sweet mom, with current events, I was just like, yes, Mommy, just like Bill Cosby. I want to be just like Bill Cosby. But I had to say that shit in Spanish, so I'm just like, sí, Mommy, como Bill Cosby. Guys, I felt bad in 2 accents, all right? I felt bilingually bad, you know, just... Duolingo did not fucking prepare me for this. Fuck. It's hard getting support, you know, because this is a weird job. It's a weird job. You get in front of people, strangers. You're fighting with fucking honorary Filipinos and shit, and tall people. I don't fucking know. Drag queens are out here. It's crazy, right? It gets crazy. And like my girlfriend, you know, she's so supportive, you know, and like by supportive I mean she drove me here, you know, because I didn't want to hitchhike or take the light rail or whatever the fuck. I don't even know if any of that gets up here. We always get into arguments. We're always arguing about like, you know they're going to laugh at you, right? I'm like, yeah, that's usually how it works, you know? She doesn't get it. And we're always arguing. She doesn't trust me out there. So then I hit her with science, right? With science. She's calling me crazy. I hit her with stats. I'm like, listen, bitch, you're crazy. 2/3 of all Alzheimer's cases in this country are reported by women. I don't know, the other third fucking forgot. You know, it's like fucking, give me a ride to the open mic, please. That's how I put my foot down, please, because I don't have a car. She's afraid to come in here, so she's been outside like smoking cigarettes and shit. Clap it up for her. I'm sure she'll hear you guys. Clap it up for her. She's outside. She's outside somewhere. I love you, babe. Is what I would say if I had a girlfriend, guys. I don't have a fucking girlfriend. I am crazy. It's because I hitchhiked up here. I fucking hitchhiked. I stuck the thumb out, you know? I actually don't have a girlfriend, guys. I lied to you, right? That's not a good way to start this relationship. I'll be here for a while. I'm just out here telling lies. My last girlfriend broke up with me, actually, and kicked me out of the house because she caught me cross-dressing. Yeah, it's 2024. I don't care, right? I wasn't too sad. I just packed up her clothes and I left. That's it. Fucking have a nice life, bitch. I got your bras, all right? Your fucking Victoria's Secret is safe with me, you know? Just like slim, pink, you know? Fucking. Nah, but I'm trying to date and stuff, you know, and like it's weird out there in the dating world. A lot of people talking about, you know, high value man and what do you bring to the table? I just bring snacks. You know, that's what I bring to the table. Cheez-Its and fucking a smorgasbord, and the only meat I'm laying down is salami, which we're gonna fucking eat on these crackers and watch some Netflix. You know, that's what I'm doing. I'm on all the websites, right? I'm on OkCupid and Bumble and what's that third one? Craigslist Misconnections. You know, just like it's one of my favorite ones. I'm the guy that's like, I look like a bouncer. You know, that's what I put. Hit me up, you know, just leave my email. And I don't care about like, I don't judge a woman. I love short women, tall women, skinny women, big women. You know, the only time I worry about a woman's weight is when she's sitting on my face. You know, it's just like, and even then, have you seen my forehead? You know, just like, what I'm saying is that I'm structurally sound, all right? Take a seat, girl. I got you, all right? Yeah. My nickname is the love seat, all right? Take a seat. I got you. I don't shave, so, you know, it's ripped for her pleasure, stubbly. You're going to feel something, all right? I vibrate, too, if you get me high enough. You know, just let's go. It's a great place to be. You know, like dating and stuff, you get to thinking, I've been single for a while. So it's been like a year or two. So, you know, that's like I'm celibate just for no reason, just like jerking off a lot. You know, it happens. This happens. COVID doesn't help. But, you know, like I remember one time, like, back when I was like 8 years old, it's like 1989, right? And you ever think about like how you started liking people and like what you do, like what your method is, what the young people call what your riz is, right? Right, the riz, right? For me back then, when I learned about riz, if you like the girl, you write her a letter, right? A little love letter. You express something you like, and then you tell her how you feel about her. Right? And for me as a little kid back in 1989, it was Super Mario Brothers. I loved Super Mario Brothers. Even now as an adult, if it's 3 things that game has taught me is to explore everything, collect all the coins, and eat all the fucking mushrooms you can. You know what I mean? Just like that's how you level up in life. You know what I mean? Let's go. You know what I mean? Woohoo! Let's go, Mushroom Town. Instead of writing her regular I love you words like a fucking normal person, I wrote her the lyrics to the Super Mario Brothers Super Show theme song, all right? You guys don't know what that show is. It's a little show that came out in 1989, 50 episodes tops. Didn't last long. It had Captain Lou Albano playing Super Mario, right? Every Friday they would have fucking Legend of Zelda. Excuse me, princess. That bullshit. I loved it. I fucking loved it. So I memorized the lyrics to the fucking theme song, and I wrote them down on a piece of paper, saw the girl the next day, walked up to her, I was like, hi, can I read this to you? Didn't fucking wait. I was just like, bip, 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 bip. With the Mario Brothers and plummets the game, found the secret warp zone, we're working on the drain. Flip the page. Lend the princess a hand in the mushroom land, jump to action with the plumber, she'll be hooked on the brothers. Huh. I flexed on it too. Huh. That was my fucking riz back then, all right? Clap it up, yeah. Right after that, in the letter, I was like, do you like me, yes or no? That's all the fucking game I had. That's all the game I had. The saga continues now, because now when I see a woman that I find attractive, I'll be like, hey, girl, can I call you Hadouken? Because you are downright fierce. You see, now, it's okay. If you guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, because that's a very specific move in a fucking very specific game. If you know any girl that knows that move, don't give her my phone number or nothing. Give her my screen name, all right? I don't want to fucking Netflix and chill. Let's just fucking Xbox and chill or something, you know what I mean? I'm a switch, you know, let's smash, brother. You know, I don't fucking The saga continues. Fucking crazy. You guys want to hear a quick impression? Quick impression, having a good time, right? I've been working on this impression for a long time, and they say impressions are hard, but I think I nailed it, right? This is an impression of Jay-Z sneezing. You heard right. An impression of Jay-Z sneezing. Check it out, right? And I'm going to say it's really hard, so let me know. Let me know. Jay-Z sneezing. Chill. That's it. That's it. Ta-da. Thank you. Thank you fucking very much. Nailed it. Fuck you guys. I love puns. I love silly shit. I love all that silly shit. I mean, like, if you guys couldn't tell, right, my favorite genre of music, I love listening to metal, right? Any metalheads in the house? Any metalheads? Yeah. My favorite thing to listen to is metal. Check it out, right? Like, ow! Fucking metal, yeah, yeah. Some of you guys look angry at that. Like that. You should get used to that joke because it's never gonna change. All right then, you see, that's how I fucking do it. The dumbest shit, he liked it. See, it's dark, I can't even fucking see you, dude. I'm just out here in the fucking ether talking to space and time, you know? I love silly shit. That's how I know that the audience is gonna be intelligent, you know? It's like, why do people get so upset at puns? You know what I mean? It's like, they're like little love notes to your intelligence, you know? Don't be mad at me because you're smart. You know, you got it. You know, you're the one that understood what I was saying. We just got there a different way, you know, to learn. Any weed heads in the house? Where the weed heads at? Smokers? Smokers of the weed? It's funny because usually when I ask where the weed heads, I don't get any fucking response, and it's because I think everyone's fucking stoned. You know, just like, woo, get these guys a fruit roll up in the water. You know, just like, I love smoking weed. It's one of my favorite things to do. I've been in California so long, though, I'm starting to call everything a dispensary. You know, just like, I was at the gas dispensary when I thought of this, you know, just getting a couple ounces, you know. I remember when I first went to a dispensary for the first time, and you walk in, and you ever open a treasure chest in Legend of Zelda, right? And you're like, holy shit, weed. It was the best. I loved it. I asked the lady, like, how do I get a job here at a dispensary? It seems like great, 9 to 5, right? Work, you can make money selling weed legally, right? She was like, bring in a resume and bring in a cover letter. Yeah, easy enough. We all have resumes, but how the hell do you write a fucking cover letter for a dispensary? Like, I feel like it'd be like, to whom it may concern. You know, just like, hello, my name is Mena. I heard you got that fire. You know, just like, I can push that weight for you. Sincerely, what's good? You know, just, like, I don't know. Turns out I got the job. Hell yeah, got the job. Yeah. But I got fired because I failed the drug test. Can you believe that? Yeah, they said I didn't smoke enough weed, all right? That's how they do it in California. Just wasn't enough for them. I like smoking weed, but it comes with some drawbacks. You know, like it's making me fatter. You know, no, everyone says that it's medicine, but it's gonna give me adult onset diabetes. You know what I'm saying? Like this shirt was not smiling when I put it on this morning. You know what I'm saying? Just get the fucking nachos, fat ass. You know, like this is, I do whatever the T-shirt says. You know, just it's fucking me up. It's just making. Look at this. You see this shit right here? This looks like somebody took a fucking pizza dough and dropped it on the floor of a barber shop. You know, just like gave it a vest and called it Ed, you know? I actually did end up getting a job at a weed distribution warehouse, you know? During COVID too. So that makes me an essential worker. You know, I was making sure y'all was getting y'all drugs, you know, while everyone else was fucking wearing masks and shit. But like we get these cool scrubs. You know, they're all black. I look like a fucking vet tech. You know, just like I look like I'm gonna euthanize your dog. You know, just put it down. But it's not important. I just put weed in jars all day. Just standing up, putting weed in jars, making sure you guys get them, right? But because of the way I look, sometimes people will confuse me for some shit important. Like I was at Safeway one day after like an 8-hour shift, standing all day, packing weed. Some guy in front of me fucking goes down and has a seizure in the checkout line. Zzz. I'm standing there with my fucking Ben & Jerry's like, oh shit. The fucking cashier sees me in the scrubs. She's like, sir, can you please help him? She thinks I'm some fucking important person. I'm like, okay. I snap into action because I'm an essential worker. And I'm just like, is he an indica or a sativa? You know what I mean? Just like, what's his terp count? I don't fucking know. I just put a perfectly packaged CBD pre-roll in his pocket, take my fucking ice cream and go home. I got work in the morning, all right? Don't fucking talk to me. Fucking talk to me. It's crazy with weed, too. I mean, so many drawbacks. It's so strong these days, too. Weed will fucking knock you the fuck out. You won't even fucking realize it. One time I got so high, I put a pizza in the oven, fell asleep, right? Woke up in the morning, I was like, oh shit, the pizza. Ran to the oven, but I got so high, didn't turn the oven on. Pizza for breakfast, you know what I mean? It's not all bad. It's not all bad. It's not all drawbacks, though. It's great, though. I mean, just like I get so fucking high, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I need like 18 cups of water to recover. You know, it's just crazy. And another thing I learned during the pandemic, smoking weed and getting older, is that I can throw my back out smoking weed. You know what I mean? That's a new reality in my life, too. And it's fucked up because I have good posture, right, when my back works. Haha, you know, just like, but you know, you want to be polite. You don't want to be a super spreader. So you do that polite one, that cough, right? Old dudes. Any old dudes in here? You know what I'm talking about when you do that too much, right? Anybody over 40? That shit, some shit happened. Click, back there. I don't know what happened. It happened, right? Cut to 30 minutes later, I'm smoking again, you know, because it's California and I'm not a fucking bitch, right? Just like, I go to smoke again, and when I got a cough now, instead of just like coughing regularly, I gotta fucking like brace. You see this? I gotta fucking arch my back and fucking. It looks like I'm filming a TikTok. You know what I mean? Just like you were like walking from across the street, you see me like, why is that fat gothic dude furiously twerking in the corner over there? I'm just like, hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thought shit. You know, just like because I have that WAP. You know what I'm saying? Just like that weak ass pelvis. You know what I mean? Just like I hurt my body, yada yada, ow. You know what I mean? It's just. I don't have fucking health insurance. I got weed, all right? I got weed and good positioning in my coughs. Like, you guys, like anybody over 40, right? Like, every year, tell me if you relate to this, every year I put a new syllable to when I sit down, right? Like last year it was like, right? And then you're just back right there. Now it's like, I sound like a fucking transformer. You know what I mean? Just like, pillow, comfort. That's it. I'm not getting them for an hour. Please don't talk to me. It's getting old, guys. It's getting old. Like, the fellas are starting to sag, right? They're getting a little lower. You're like, you know when your mom used to put you up against the wall every year when you got older? I do that now off the couch with my balls. You know what I mean? Just like every year a little closer to the floor. I'm a big boy. I'm growing, you know? Just hooray for me. Hooray for me. I heard there was some Catholics in the audience. So where the Catholics at? A lot of Catholics in here? No, I think they all left, right? Were they just fucking with us? The Filipino left. He's not here anymore. No more Catholics. You know, just. I grew up actually like Jehovah's Witness. And I'm not really religious, but like if you guys don't know what Jehovah's Witness is, it's like Catholic, right? But no one gives a fuck when we get molested. You know what I mean? Like no one cares. She said, oh. No one says anything when Jehovah's Witnesses get molested. I saw these Christian missionaries, right? Like, you know, the Mormon dudes that wear like the shirts and the ties and the fanny packs and shit. They were approaching me. They were walking down the street and they saw me and I saw them see me and I knew that they were gonna fucking talk to me because it looks like I need salvation, right? They were like, excuse me, sir. Have you found Jesus Christ? I said, no. Where'd you put him this time? Like, he's not back at the church? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe you should have used stronger nails. I don't know. Like, what? What? I didn't lose him. You asked me where he was. I don't know. I told them I was a comedian, right? And I told them like a cheeky sexual masturbation joke, some you know, blue or whatever. And they were like, you know Ed, because they knew my name at this point, right? You know Ed, you can't hold hands with Jesus Christ if you're masturbating. First of all, you use two hands? You know what I mean? Like, what? Look who blessed you. You know what I mean? Just like, you can't hold hands with Jesus Christ if you're masturbating, they said to me. I said, no, but I can look them in the eye until I finish, all right? So they took the pamphlet back and have a nice day, sir. They left me the fuck alone in my own fucking damnation, all right? And if you laughed at that, I'll see you in hell too, all right? Shit. I'm happy to be out of the house, though, doing this comedy thing, man. Remember the fucking pandemics and the lockdowns and we were all sheltering in place or trying to or whatever the fuck? I'm just happy to be out. I'm just happy out here just because back then I was just depressed at home living like Winnie the Pooh. You know, just like a fucking t-shirt and no bottoms, just walking around the house. But feeling like Eeyore. You know what I'm saying? Just like, okay, I guess I'll go masturbate again. Oh, bother. I'm just happy to be out. I got into like porn so much. It became like the Discovery Channel of dicks and butts. You know, like just get bored with it that I got so bored with it that I scrolled down below the video. And what's below the video? Fucking comments. Who the hell is taking the time to fucking comment on porn videos? I would imagine that pussy is mighty wet. Send, I don't know, like what? I want to meet you guys. Like, so weird. Like one of my favorite genres that I got into was like homemade amateur, right? Any couples in the house? Couples. Homemade amateur, right? If you don't know what homemade amateur is, that's like America's Funniest Home Vaginas. You know what I mean? That's like when the guy is on the couch, he's got his phone, he's facing the girl's butt, because, you know, it's reverse cowgirl. That's how I like to watch. You know, I don't know about you guys. They got a fucking basket of laundry right next to them. They're going in there right after, right? And what's in front of the girl? Is it incense? Is it wine? No, it's the fucking TV playing God knows what. Like, what are people having sex to? You know what I mean? Just one time they were, like, I saw a scene where the couple was watching the 10 o'clock news, which fucking threw me off because I like my porn, like, timeless. You know what I mean? Just like, like a casino. I don't want any windows or clocks. I don't know when I'm fucking coming out, all right? It says 10 o'clock. It's fucking noon where I'm at. I don't know what you're talking about, you know? One time I was watching a scene, going to town on myself, and the couple was watching like Law and Order SVU, which I thought was weird, right? They couldn't go with like Criminal Intent, right? It's just distracting because I'm just there like, have I seen that episode? You know, just like, I can't, good episode, that's what I comment. You know, just like, it's just I'm not trying to kink shame anyone. It's just that now I can't get off without hearing, in the criminal justice system. You know, just that's the only, dun dun. Most heinous, you know, it's just most heinous. And you know, like the fucking like Law and Order music is like, that shit is like not even criminal music. I can't, you ever perform crimes to that? No, I have to slow fuck you with my arm right here. Just like dun 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 dun, bow wow. Like that's the most pornoist music ever. It's not any type of crime music, you know? Do 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 do. Take that fucking beat with you home right now, okay? That's gonna be the one. It's most heinous. The internet is crazy these days. You guys saw any of the fucking debate tonight? Anybody saw the debate? I don't really care about that shit, right? Just it's fucking stupid. I don't even care about like the topics that they're talking about. Right now, my criteria for like voting for a president is, can he get hoes? You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. Can he get bitches? You know, that's what I want to know. What platform are you running on? You know, bitch or no bitch? You know, just, I don't know. It's just too complicated now. There was like a headline I saw, totally different topic. I saw this headline on Facebook that said, children in China masturbate too much and are too obese to join the military, study suggests. I'm just like looking at my phone like, am I Chinese? You know, like, what the fuck? This is news to me. Ni hao, guys. You know, like, fucking, I'm apparently Chinese, you know? There was another headline of like a couple years ago that this Japanese guy went over the pole vault in the Olympics, and he got disqualified because his dick hit the bar. Bing! Which, first of all, that was an Asian man. So fuck that stereotype, right? That guy did it. He did it, you know? And I was just at home like, I think I could have cleared that. You know, I think I could have made that. I know I don't look like an Olympian, you know, but I think I could have made it. But I'm actually not an Olympian. I'm not Chinese. I'm not anything. I'm Puerto Rican, you know what I mean? But not a lot of people know that. It's confusing to people because it looks like I hate Puerto Ricans. You know, just like, just my bald head. And it's great. You know, you can't tell us shit. We're fucking loud. You can't say shit to us. And it's because we know we can't get deported. You know, we just got fucking citizenships and big butts. Fuck you. You know, just, we get around the world. We can go anywhere now. Thanks, Operation Bootstrap. That's a little history for you guys. We don't claim all Puerto Ricans, though. Like, we try to tell J-Lo she can't sing. You see J-Lo? You guys see J-Lo out there fucking just trying to do it? Mi gente latino. She don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Jenny from the block. Jenny from the fucking block. It just goes to show you can get far in life with a big butt and the right attitude. You know what I mean? Just like, that's how I know that I can never be a flat earther, right? Because big butts exist, right? And as we all know, booty makes the world go round. That's a thinker right there for the stoners. That's a bar, as the little kids call it, all right? I grew up in a bilingual household, but I got better at English, obviously. You know, I used to speak Spanish as a first language. And like growing up, I used to think the saying was thick-ass thieves, right? You like, those guys are as thick as thieves. I know it now. But back then, I used to think it was thick-ass thieves, right? Like, those guys are thick-ass thieves. Like, where? You know, just like... Can you imagine, like, you're at home, you're, like, sleeping and shit, you hear a bump in the night, like, boom, boom. And you're like, what the fuck was that? And you come out of your bedroom with a bat and shit. You just, like, look around the corner and you just see a fucking boom, pow. You're like, well, who the fuck? Is that J-Lo? Like, keep it. You know, like, you can keep everything. Take the PS5. I don't need it. You know, just some thick-ass thieves right there. Those are some thick-ass thieves. It always confuses people the way I look. Like, somebody the other day said I look like Stone Cold Steve Autism. That's fucked up, right? Yeah. I was like, fuck you, Grandma. Don't say that. That's not nice. Somebody else said I look like Sons of Malarkey. I'm like, what the fuck is malarkey? I don't even know. Because of the vest, I guess? I don't know. Fucking, I look like a fucking extra out of West Side Story. You know, like the most un-Puerto Rican movie about Puerto Ricans ever made. You know, there's one Puerto Rican in that movie, Rita Moreno. That shit was written by a Jewish dude. They got a song called I Want to Live in America. And they sound Mexican as fuck. Like, we do not sound like that, you know? Because if you guys didn't know, Puerto Rico is already United States. So we're already there. We're already there, just with beaches, you know? The only thing that was more like, that was Puerto Rican in that movie was the stabbing, you know? But that's like all Latinos, you know what I mean? That's like all of them. I took a selfie with one of my white friends the other day, and he was like, Ed, you sort of look like a white supremacist in this picture. Yeah, I don't know where he got that idea from, you know? like, I was like, no, I'm Puerto Rican, right? I told him. He didn't know what a Puerto Rican was. He was like, what's a Puerto Rican? I said, we're just like Mexicans, but taller. You know what I mean? We like the beach. We eat papayas and shit, you know? He said, you're going to have to prove to me you're Puerto Rican because I just don't believe you. I've never been put in that position, so I didn't know what to do. I just stabbed him in the gut. You know what I mean? He like stole his hubcaps and slapped his wife, and I just sauced it at her, going, just sauce it away. That's how Puerto Ricans fucking run, you know? It's hard to exercise, you know, because that's how we run. Oh, man, with the internet being crazy, I got into this argument with a racist one time, and we were arguing about politics and everything, and he didn't know who I was or where I was from, right? And he was like, if you don't like it in this country, you can go back to your own country, you fucking funky bean drop, which is crazy. I mean, if you think about it for a second. Like, essentially, he called me a beaner, right? But if you think about it, right, just like a funky bean drop sounds like a delicious soup from Whole Foods. You know what I mean? Just like, I'll take 2 funky beans, please. No fucking, no spoon. I'm just going to drink them. You know, just. And when you think about it, also, like beans, you know, they're actually chock full of vitamins and minerals, you know, protein and calcium. You know, I'll make you strong enough to break wind. You know what I mean? Just like. And if we're talking about food strictly, what is he? Just a cracker. You know what I mean? And he's just salty as hell. You know, just like mad because he can't tan like I do. You know, just fucking shit. Simple carb motherfucker. And I'm messing with this complex carbohydrate. Man, before I get out of here, guys, I don't even know how much time I'm doing. I'm waiting for a light, but it never came. Almost like life. You know, we're waiting on that light. Trying to stay healthy, too. I finally got one of those, like, pull-up bars that has, like, the dip bar and, like, the push-ups and stuff like that, because I needed another place to fucking hang my laundry. You know, just like 1, 2, 3 T-shirts. You know, I don't know. It's called the Marcy Power Tower. Power Tower by Marcy, which sounds like a fucking sexual position that I'll be able to do after a few months of being on this thing. You know, I don't fucking know. At the bottom of it, it has like this logo that says, Marcy, for when you get serious. Like, have you, You guys ever been fucking fat shamed by a piece of machinery? You know? Right next to that is the fucking is judgy eyes, some bitch with her eyes like this, like, Made me so mad, I just put another pair of pants on there. Said, fuck that shit. All right, take that. I went to a doctor. He was like, Ed, you're gonna have to stop eating so much salt and stuff because you're gonna develop hypertension. And I was like, hypertension? Is that on Spotify? You know, like it's. He said, no, you're gonna have to stop eating so much sugar because your blood sugar is so high. And I said, sweet. So am I. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I don't see the problem. Just toked another fucking joint. My back is shitty, so I got to take care of that too. But I don't have the great insurance in the world, so I just rely on something else. It's on YouTube. It's free. I don't watch porn anymore, like that other joke that I said, right? There's this other thing on YouTube that I love watching because I don't have the insurance. And I'm talking about chiropractic adjustment videos, all right? Those are the new, that's the new porn right there. There's this guy on fucking YouTube called like Joseph Cipriani that he'll fucking take you. He has like this thing called a Y strap that he'll just like tie it around your neck while you're laying on your back and just yank it. And I'm just there sitting in my boxers, fucking jar of coconut oil, just like rubbing one out vicariously through him, just like, oh yes. No insurance, you just gotta watch that. Figure it out. Guys, before I get out of here, because it's getting sweaty, and I'm gonna go smoke and shit. Puerto Rico, right? They got hit with a hurricane a couple years ago, Hurricane Maria. It was fucked up. They need help still. So if you guys want to donate to the cause, I'll be outside. I'm Puerto Rican. You could just give me the money. I'll make sure it gets to the right place, all right? Just Hurricane Maria is what I call my landlady, all right? So that's all I'm doing for tonight. My name's been Ed Mena. Give it back to your host, Mikhail. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, man. It's been a good, chaotic night, sweaty. And thank you guys. Peace.
Give it up for Ed. Let him hear it one more time. Keep it going for the rest of your comics you've seen tonight for Artie. Woo! I'm in love. And Suzette. One last time for your headliner, Ed. Thank you for coming out to the green room. Make sure you tip your bar and wait staff. We are doing comedy here on the fourth Thursday of every month. If you guys are coming out next month, please make sure to check out our lineup. We've got headliner D-Funk the Legend, who's coming off his recording for his special and comedy album. So once again, we're here on the fourth Thursday of every month. Give it up for your wait staff, and make sure to check out Club Green Room for more shows every day, every week. Thank you. Have a good night.